Minecraft. Sensational! Sensational is how it'll feel by the end of this episode. There is nothing that a zombie craves more than the brains of a tasty villager. And now we'll have it all under experimental control. Minecraft science! This will be episode number 48 of Exploration and Tactics. Let's get started. Hello! It is Exploration and Tactics. Last time we left, I was building the water elevator. I've finished that, and now I'm trying to complete the rail line all the way over to the base of the water elevator, but I am not sure that I'm going to have enough materials. We are just about to run out of iron, and it looks like I can make 48 more rails with what I have right now. And so we're going to see if that's enough. I think it's going to be kind of just short. And so perhaps I will have to do a little bit of mining for some more iron. And I think we're going to have to create a few more gold rails as well. And so let me go ahead and get one more set of powered rails going as well. But I'll meet you over there and we'll see just how close we're getting to the end. Alright, here we are, running out of rails. But I am very close to the end. And basically now I have a water elevator that goes all the way up, and then I'm going to need another small rail system basically at the top of the water elevator that will get a villager, I think, over to the little house that I want to put the villager in to then have the zombies try to go and chase him and break down the doors. And so, yep, it looks like I'm going to have to do some mining for iron. And so I'm trying to decide if I want to go spelunking in a new cave system or just dig it out of some existing cave systems that I haven't mined out yet. And so I'm going to decide about that, and I'll bring you guys back in as appropriate. Alright, right under my base, there is a ravine and a big cave system and mine shaft that is full of stuff that I never bothered to mine out because Brian just likes to explore and spelunk, but I never end up bothering to mine the resources, and so they're all still just sitting down here. And so I've already got 44 pieces of iron, as you can see in my bar. I'm also collecting some excess coal. And yeah, so this will not be a problem. I will soon have enough resources to build the rest of the rails that I need to build. So I will meet you back up top when we've built the rails. Alright, it is done, and I even have a little bit of iron left to spare. And so now let's ride the rail system back to the village and also see if we're going to get the On a Rail achievement. I haven't looked at achievements in a while. There was a brief time when I was trying to get them all. And let's see, if I go to the achievements menu, I have not made a cake. I still haven't flown a pig off of a cliff. Sniper duel for hitting an enemy from a long way away. On a rail. Haven't gone to the end. That looks like it. And so I think we're going to get on a rail at this point, because I think if I do ride this the full length, I think it will be a kilometer. And so I'll meet you at the end, and then we'll ride this thing. Alright, so we've got the mob tower up here. I have a water elevator that goes all the way up to the top. And right in here is the end of the rail line. I am going to hop in and ride this all the way to the village that has the villagers. And I think it'll be about a kilometer, and so I'm going to bring you guys back in near the end and see if we get the On a Rail achievement. I guess I do have to admit that I didn't realize that I missed the sky rail at all until I've been riding this rail line, and it is very peaceful to just be riding and watch the sights go by and know that you're traveling so far. And so this is pretty handy. I'm glad that I built this, even if it did take a few hours to build. And yes, I don't have a sense of for sure, as we get into the desert, I think about halfway through the desert we might get the achievement, but yeah. It could be the case that we'll get all the way to the end and we still won't get the achievement. The achievement, by the way, is basically for traveling more than 1,000 meters in a single rail line trip. And so basically if your kind of origin and destination for your minecart ride are more than 1,000 blocks away, then you get the achievement. And unfortunately, we're almost at the end and we still haven't gotten it, so this might be just a tiny bit short. I bet you it's about 900 and something. Alright, we reached the end. So at some point we could always extend this in order to try to get the achievement. Now, I haven't thought about, basically, if I manage to get a villager into a cart, the cart will just sail away, and so I guess I'm going to need a second cart, and of course I don't have any iron on me. I didn't think this through before I came down here. Alright, I'm going to probably do some quick spelunking around here to try to get some iron so that I can make a second minecart, and then hopefully manage to shove a villager into the minecart and push him off and follow him. And yeah, I'm not sure how that's going to go. We'll see how that goes. I'll bring you guys back in. Alright, I am cooking up 10 pieces of iron that I found in a little cave system that was just in the forest over there. And the sun's about to go down for the night, and so in the morning we will try to get a villager back over to my base via minecart. See you in the morning. I never managed to time that perfectly. There you go. Alright, there's a villager right here. Let's see if I can get him in the minecart. Oops. Get in there. There you go. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to stop him so he doesn't go anywhere. Almost. Alright, he's moving very slowly that way. And so now, I guess I want him in the cart in front of me. Yeah, so let's give him a push. And there he goes, and then give me a push. Alright, and so now we both should ride the powered rails. And so far so good. Alright. This is kind of amusing, watching him just going do-do-do-do-do-do-do. He has no idea what's happening. Doesn't seem to faze him at all. It's like, I've never been away from the village more than 20 steps, and now all of a sudden I'm about to travel a kilometer across the ocean to somewhere I've never been. He has no idea what's in store for him. Alright, I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright, we're just about back to the mob spawner. We're traveling past my base and all my animals and things. And I believe the room that's kind of at the end of the line over here will have him kind of reasonably penned in. I should go ahead and get some cobblestone in my bar so I can close it off if I need to. But basically I even broke the ladder that starts climbing up because I don't know if villagers can climb ladders or not. And I don't want him trying to climb a ladder to get away or something. But basically he is going to wind up right in there, and I'm going to go ahead and hop out of the cart. And then while he is still in the cart, and so he shouldn't be able to get out, I'm going to go ahead and close that off. And so there's nowhere for him to go. And then I think I can break the cart without injuring him. Yes. Okay, great. So we are in good shape so far. And now can I just push him into the water elevator? Let's go ahead and break the bed. Get this out of the way. Alright, go into the water elevator. There he goes. Great. And now I can grab this ladder. And I can climb the ladder while he is in the water elevator. And I don't know how fast he's going to travel. I don't know if he's already passed me or not. I guess I'll wait here for a moment and see if I see him go by, but he might be traveling at the same speed as I am. I don't hear him swimming. And so I guess we'll just go up to the top and see if he's there. I don't see him coming back out at the bottom. And there should be air spaces everywhere because I've swum. That's how I basically built this. I swam it all myself. And so he shouldn't drown anywhere. But I thought he might be making splashing noises. I didn't notice before when I was testing the water elevator if the villagers made splashing noises as they were swimming. It might be that he already just got 16 blocks ahead of me and I just can't hear him. But we are almost at the top. And sadly, I still don't hear any splashy noises. And let's see, where is it that I need to get off here? Right. Okay, so is there a villager coming up? I see... I think I see him. And I think he's coming up. Yes, okay, great. And so hopefully then I'll be able to push him up here and the walls will still be high enough that he won't be able to go anywhere. And I thought about possibly also building more rail in order to get up here, but I think that's overkill. I think I could just push him around. Okay, so we did make it up to the top, so that's great. And time of day, yeah, the sun's still high in the sky. Okay, great. And he even walks out. Okay, fantastic. Guess what? I've got a nice house for you over here. Oh. Didn't think about the fact that he might not want to jump up here. And so, is there any way to coerce him to jump? Or am I going to have to put him back in some powered rails? Unfortunately, yeah, the water elevator didn't come out to exactly the right level when I finished it, and so maybe that wasn't smart. Is there any way that I can coerce you to go up there? how about I will block this off so you can't backtrack. But then let's see if you want to follow me. Hey, come be social. There's a party going up here. I've got some tasty bread. That's right. Why don't you come up here and take a look? It's delicious. There we go. Here he comes. Well, he at least went up one step. In any case, here's the little house I've made for him. And I even thought I had this blocked off to make sure no zombies were going to be able to get him, but I've even lit up this pad, so there shouldn't be any bad guys up here. So, and it looks like possibly... Oh, he just started heading back down. And yeah, now he's back down, and so... I'm going to try once more to see if I can give him a push, if I can get around. Ah, we are inside of one another, Mr. Villager. Alright. Seems like I didn't engineer this part very good, and so I will do an edit here and cut and meet you guys when I actually have him in the house, hopefully. Alright, he mostly did it on his own volition, but basically he ran by... Oh, right, and now he's out on the pad. Let's see. I want him to stay in the house, and so... Presumably, he will choose to walk back. I hope he doesn't go wandering, like, all over the place here. Oop, crap, crap, crap! No, 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 no! Oh, villagers don't despawn. I was worried about the fact that he was going to despawn, but villagers don't despawn. And I think he's smart enough that he's not going to fall off of the pad and fall in the water somewhere. Hopefully, maybe. So I'll climb back up there, and yeah, see you guys in a moment, and hopefully we'll get him back in the house and kind of pin him in the house. Alright, so the good news is I'm back up here. I just swept away the night. The villager is still here. I'm going to go ahead and take away that brick so that he doesn't try to come this way, because I don't think, since all the other mobs can't navigate a little diagonal, I presume he can't either. But if I can coerce him to come back inside the house, then I can just kind of lock him inside. Actually, let me make sure he can't get out that way. And let's also put some light in here to make sure no bad guys spawn in here. And yeah, let's see if he happens to want to go in the house. It's a great house. I made it just for you. Wouldn't it be awesome to go inside? Don't you want to check it out? Alright, once again, I will spend a little bit of time... Oh, wait, I don't need to. Hooray! He is using his clever behavior to do the things I want him to do. Great. And so now, if you will just go right over there... Okay. Now, I believe he is trapped inside here. Unfortunately, so am I, but I'll manage to find my way out. He is trapped inside here in such a way that even if a zombie does come and break down the door, I don't think the zombie will be able to reach him. And so now, Brian can make a clever escape. Like so. Actually, I need to, let's see. I want to leave that brick. But I can afford to open up that brick and that brick now. Alright, he is still trapped inside there. Oh, except for the door. He could just walk right out. No, he can't walk out the door because Right. That was the whole point. Okay, great. So he's inside the house. He can't open and shut the door. And if a zombie lands in the pad, hopefully he will sense the villager and go after him. And so that is what I want to check out next. And so I guess the next thing to do is to go and get a zombie on the pad. And so I will see you guys in a moment. It's working. I got a zombie down there, and the zombie is immediately going and busting down the door. Like, the moment he fell on the pad, I was thinking I was going to go and clear out these skeletons, and somehow I put away all my arrows somewhere, so I can't even go and snipe them. And the zombie is just trying to get the villager, but can't get there. Okay, so that totally works. That is awesome. I need to go find some arrows and or clear this pad of skeletons. Also get rid of the zombie and replace the door. But that is very exciting. That is probably a good place to go ahead and end this episode for today. But yes, much progress. We're going to be able to do cool things to at least separate out the zombies now. And if I get the cat back out here, we'll be able to separate creepers as well. So yes, fun times ahead. Actually, before we go, I cleared the skeletons off the pad with the water, and you can see the zombie isn't even interested in me. It's only the tasty, tasty villager that he craves. At least until I hit him. Alright, so you have done your duty. Good job. That is perfect service for what Brian needed to do. I'm not even sure that I need the door there. But you are going to be worth your weight in gold in terms of my mob system. All right, that was totally worth it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and I hope you're having a good day. Whee! I can't swim! Just kidding. I know how to swim. You press the space bar. See you guys next time.